Hi everyone, my name is Elina and you're watching a Marvelous Designer tutorial. Today we're going to learn how to make a particular jacket that the base is bomber jacket and with princess cuts, I don't know, with cargo pants, and the tools that we are going to use in this tutorial are measurement tools. I don't remember that. Measurement tools. Styline tool, and also we are going to learn how to add graphics and logos, zippers. The most important part is adding trims like buckles and cords from Marvelous Designer software. So let's begin. So first of all, let's bring an avatar in the scene. I use female, I like Yuna. And then here for shoes, I like sportive shoes or sneakers. And then I'm going to bring a garment from Marvelous Designer and apply it on my avatar. So let's simulate. Nope. Okay. Also, to avoid interfering our collar, future collar with hair, I'm going to click on her, then right click and deactivate avatar. Now if you see it's getting purple, it means that it's not working. So this is the base of my jacket. You can find it always in Marvelous Designer. Now let's customize it. However, I made a full tutorial about how to work with this Styline tool that you can check it out. Okay, it's not bad. It's not good. Also, it's not bad. Her not having pants makes me uncomfortable. So let me add this. What is happening? Why are you there? I said just add it. I think I randomly clicked on something that I didn't read it well. So now I'm going to add the waistband. So what should I do is to measure her. I already taught in a separate tutorial about how to measure your garment and avatar. Here I need 3 lines. 62. So I bring my rectangle, or I press on S. 62. And for the height, let's say I need it to be 6 centimeters. Shift F to bring the arrangement point. I click on the fabric and click on one of the points. Now let's press on M. If you see here, belongs to here. So I hold Shift and click with the same direction of the notches. I can even sew these two parts together. Assign a new fabric. Okay, in the library fabric, I can find a rib If you see, I think this is what I want. I want this, but I don't like the color. So here on the property editor of this fabric, I click here, double click here on the fabric, on this square, then basic parameters, here on texture. Actually, I click on the saturation, and then normal map. I want to increase the density. I always do this. And transformation, I always change it. Maybe I don't like this. This is what I like. So I do the same thing. So I'm going to add a little bit of thickness. This is how to use Marvel's Designer fabrics. Now let's see how to make the color. It's 23.67. What? Okay. Control D. Simulate. Okay, now I'm going to delete all these sewings. Y and simulate, because I'm going to add zipper, which is here. So click, double click, click, double click, simulate, so for the princess cut, I press on Z on my keyboard. I think I moved something. Okay, I right click and then I select split and then divide it into two parts. Then, okay, in the theoretically, it should be 10 centimeter, and then you should bring it to the hemline, but I don't like it. I don't like rules. Okay. Something like this somehow. It depends on you how you want it. I don't like it. I also want it to be like this. Nope. It really depends on your taste and your reference model. Okay, also here I want it to be a little bit more smoother. Okay, somehow like this. I can even cut it, but don't rush on cutting things. When you're sure enough, you can cut things. Now this is where I'm going to set my pocket. I think I want it to be a little bit larger. Okay, I'm going to copy this and here I click on the back pattern and paste it. But before that, I should know where is the half of my shoulder. So now I can paste it with Ctrl V on keyboard. A, and move it with the mouse. Right click. Before making a layer clone over, make all internal lines that you need. Okay. I could even not do it and just add perpendicular internal line and then select local, and here I could change the degree like this. I could select one of these options. I didn't choose extent, so let's have another internal line. I really don't like this. So what I'm going to do is to copy with Ctrl C and paste it. Let's see if I can make a better one. Or 1 centimeter. Which one I like more? I think 1 centimeter. Okay, as you see, I'm not better than Let's extend it. Okay. Here, I like to bring this a little bit down. Let's have another local internal line. Okay, I like what I'm seeing. So let's make another internal line of 1 centimeter. What is happening? Okay. Do not extend. Yes, perfect. Not that perfect. Okay. Okay, this is for the front part. If you need other kind of internal line, you're free to add as much as internal line that you wish. So let's make our sleeve longer. How to do it? Piano, piano. Okay, this is good. Okay, let's see the measure of the waist, or well, polso, I don't know, what do you call it? Let me check. Polso. Wrist. Okay, the wrist, let's measure the wrist. Okay, let's say 15. And for its height, I choose 5 centimeter. I can change it later. La la la, la la. Okay, Shift F. Select this. And I wanted to have the same fabric of the rib. Let's do these two parts together. And yes. Okay. It's kind of odd. It's like a balloon. I don't know why. Maybe I should sacrifice my efforts and delete all curve points. Delete all curve points. Split. I need 3 points. I need 3 points. Or maybe not. Why? I will tell you. Make a layer, clone over. Okay, now this new layer is my important layer. Now I'm going to add graphic. Here, graphic, 2D pattern. I made this escritura. I choose it. And I'm going to add it here. It should be something like this, I think. This is how you can also make logos. You can make them smaller like this. What I wrote, it's Japanese. It's written 努力は裏切らない Effort never betrays. So let's add it also here that you see it's symmetric. How can I do it? Let's say I'm going to make it smaller. I'm going to rotate it. I shouldn't. Let me see, how can I rotate it? This is my rotation. Okay. I think I could right click on it and rotate it. Yes, let's rotate it clockwise. Okay. It's going to be something like this. How ugly. Let me do something. I'm going to cut this cotton suit and I'm going to delete. Not text, I'm sorry. Delete. Add this graphic, and this is too much. Let's rotate it clockwise. Oh my god. Okay, now how can I do the same thing here but in the mirror, and something like a mirror? How can I paste it mirrorly? Is to copy and paste it mirrorly. And oh, mirror. Okay, now here. Okay, now to have the same thing on the other pattern, you right click on it and duplicate and click on duplicate to symmetric pattern, and here it is. Okay, in Japanese you don't write it like this. It should be, all of them should face down, but I just want to tell you how to make it. Nice, like all the patterns, and Ctrl G, D, not G, for the other part. Okay, one problem that I have right now is that they are not, since I made a clone from this pattern, these two are not symmetric, and everything I do here doesn't happen to the other part. So maybe I should delete this one and Ctrl D. Let's see what happens. Oh my god. if I want exactly the same color of the jacket, okay, it's 444, but if it's something more complicated, I just copy it. Here I can paste the number, and then I have it. Okay, now let's do the last things that I should do here. Where is it? I have two of them. No, one of them I will delete. I think, yes, I'm delete this one. Okay, I need to separate, for example, 7 centimeter, or maybe 10. Let's see. I can't see it. If I drew this cotton suit, it was here. No, it's too much. Okay, now this jacket, I'm going to change this fabric. I double click on it, and here on custom, I'm going to give it another material like nylon matte. It has more wrinkles. Now you cannot see it. M, hold shift, let me control the notches. Okay, they are not in the same way, so I have to reverse it. Let's see. Okay, now what I'm going to do is to copy and we that it is exactly in the center. I use the lines and those 2 dots that I created. And also I need to add another fabric, which is a trim, and it's a little bit gray. And also it's not fabric matte and it's metal. I drag this and it's like that. Also, it can be, since it's a small piece of fabric, it should have low value of particle distance and also should be thick. Okay. Now the sleeve. The problem somehow is solved here. We always solve problems. Do you see this part? Now if I activate my avatar, or I can say the hair, you can see these things happens, but I don't want it to happen, so I deactivate it. Okay. Now this part, let's see, it's 50 centimeter, and here I have let's say 70, but not here, 70 in 7. Let's see how it can be. I want it to be and I try to sew. This part belongs to the shoulder, but I don't sew it, but I will sew the part of the neckline. Let me see if I can use these arrangement points. Okay, let's see. Ctrl K. Okay, Ctrl K. It's too much. That 5 centimeter. Let's see. Okay, now it's better. Let's see if I change the position. Pose. The position. Pose. Okay, the last thing that I should tell you is how to add trim. For making this part of my video, I forgot to register my voice, and now I have to make a voiceover, so be patient. I try to make it as best as I can. So for adding a trim, I need a strap. Let's first make a fabric. I call it strap. I'm going to make it black. Let's give it a texture with a normal mat from Marvel's designer. Now randomly I'll make rectangle, and in the 3D view I will see if it's suitable for my jacket. Let's change its physical property. Usually for narrow fabrics, you should decrease your particle distance. So now let's add a trim. From library, hardware and trims, I choose this buckle. Let's rotate it. You can see that when you click on your trim, this gizmo appears, then it helps you to move your trim. If you want to see your trim property editor, you can bring the window in two ways that I'm showing you. If you click on that square beside your trim, you can change its size. And with glue, you click on the glue icon and then you click on the surface that you're going to attach your trim to it. As you see, after gluing, your trim moves with your surface. Also on the 2D pattern, the place that your trim is glued to is shown as a plus sign. When you're happy with your strap and your trim, you can hold on Ctrl and D and have another symmetric pattern. Okay, now for the collar, I'm going to add. I'm going to add these two cords. I think they call it cord. And how to make it is that they have a pattern in your 2D window, so you can sew it normally with free sewing tool to your collar. The fact is that they are too much light. Their weight is too much light that they tend to move a lot. So bring them as near as possible to where they're going to be sewn, like what I'm doing, and then simulate. The last mistake that I made during making this video is the sleeve. I'm going to delete all previous sewing, and with free twinsel I'm going to sew one by one. At least maybe it takes more time, but it is more precise. And then let's unfreeze our straps, and yes, that's it. I hope you like this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a nice day. Bye.